New Mexico state law says that she's required to take the records request and immediately forward it to the records custodian. Instead, she dials 911.
She stated that there's a certain protocol that she has to abide by. So that's what she
There is. It's actually in state statute, New Mexico state statute.
So-
there is a protocol she has to abide
Okay,
by.
that's that department. I mean, I have nothing to do with the department.
You don't enforce state statutes?
No, I do, but I don't know. Like,
Oh, good. Well,
I don't
I'll
know.
pull up the state
Yeah,
statute.
It's fine.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's James Freeman out here at CYFD in Socorro, New Mexico. Hello. Can I borrow this? All right. What's that? Just digital. I can't hear you through the glass. No, it's just digital.
I filled out an open records request and now I'm trying to hand it to her.
Can I give you this, ma'am? It's just an open records request.
Open records request, you
Yeah.
need a form that you need to send to Santa Fe.
I'm gonna do it this way.
You have to send it to Santa Fe.
Well, the law says that I can turn it in.
You need to send it to Santa Fe.
Ma'am,
We have a process,
right.
so you're welcome to follow our process. That's how we work.
We have laws in the state of
I'm
New...
instructed to have a certain way to do it.
Ma'am, we have laws in the state of New Mexico. You have to obey them. You understand? You can't just do whatever you want. We have laws.
New Mexico state law says that she's required to take the records request and immediately forward
Ma'am?
it to the records custodian. Instead, she dials 911.
Yes. Yes.
All right, she just dialed 911. She dialed 911 for an open records request. Can you believe that? That's insane. These people are insane. She just dialed 911 for an open records request. This is crazy. Can you believe the people that you pay for, that you fund with your tax dollars, people? Holy smokes. We have a process. Well, your process violates the law. So, I mean, could you imagine dialing 911 because you're handed an IPR request, an open records request? Could you imagine that? This is an IPR request for the name and salaries of everyone employed by CYFD working out of the office at 104 South 6th Street as of October 4th, 2024. James Freeman, October 4th, 2024.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
Good.
Are you the one they called about?
I didn't call you. Are you asking if I called you?
No, you were the one they called about. Are you the one asking for records or something like that?
I am trying to turn in an open records request, yeah.
Let me see.
They called you?
Mm-hmm.
A police officer?
Yes, sir.
For an open records request?
Yes, sir.
Really?
So let me figure out what's going on and then I'll talk to you.
I don't.
I guess you were recording, so that's what I gave it away. Made them feel comfortable or something like that. So I'll explain to them that you're your rights to record. So
Okay.
I just said it out. What was your name again, sir?
I go by Grande.
Grande?
That's what friends call me.
Ramirez, with Socorro PD. Nice to meet you, sir.
You too. Grande Johnson.
Johnson?
Yeah. That's what friends call me.
Yes, sir.
What would you say your name was?
Ramirez? Officer
Ramirez.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can roll my R's that good.
Practice. Just practice. Please, yes, sir.
That's crazy. She called police for an open records request? That's crazy, man.
Can you call the RP and let them know on the lobby?
That's, I mean, it's pretty simple procedural paperwork. Why'd she call a guy with a gun?
I don't know.
Should I bring a gun next time I come to do an open records
I
request?
wouldn't advise to do so, you know what I mean?
It's legal though.
Let me, yeah.
Maybe I should wear level 4. Is that level 4 body
I
armor?
believe so, sir.
Level 4. I think next time I come in, I'll wear level 4 body armor and a gun. I mean, it seems to be the way we do paperwork, right?
I'm just here to see what's going on.
Sure.
That's it, you know what I mean?
Cool, man. That's just, wow.
So let me get her
Sure.
side story, and then I'll advise her,
Yep.
let her know that you're right to record.
Cool.
How's your day going?
Oh, good, man.
It's going
Great.
good?
Oh, dude, I slept in till 9 a.m.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh, it was great.
Hey, Simon, can we come in here? I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got your body cam on, right, boss?
Yes, sir.
By state
sir.
law, right?
Yeah.
Ain't a choice.
No, it's on.
All right. Hey, I'm going to request the body cam, ma'am. So I'll see what you say. You can say it out here. You can say it in there. Either way. It's cool. No problem, guys. All right. You will mute it. You can't in New Mexico. They do allow them to mute when they're conversing with each other, when the pigs are conversing with each other. But we actually have state law in New Mexico. And I hear people say it all the time. You know, oh, it's the law. You have to have your body cam on. I don't know of a single other state other than New Mexico where it is actually state law that you have to have your body cam running at all times while dealing with, while out on a call or dealing with the public. So just because you heard me say it, don't go running around in Indiana and be like, it's state law, you have to have your body cam on. I don't know if it is or isn't. I do know it is in New Mexico. What's the penalty if they turn it off? Nothing. Come on now. Good call there. Good call. Thanks for asking. And that's what really matters, right? That's what really matters. What's the penalty for breaking the law when you're government? Nothing. All that happens is I publish a story saying that you broke the law. There's no consequences, and that's it.
Okay, sure. So I guess you came, you were asking for some records, some files, whatever the issue was.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. She stated that there's a certain protocol that you have to, that she has to abide by. So that's why she.
There is. It's actually in state statute, New Mexico state statute.
So-
there is a protocol she has to abide
Okay,
by.
that's that department. I mean, I have nothing to do with the department.
You don't
I know
enforce state
there's-
statutes?
No, I do, but I don't know. Like,
Oh,
hers.
good. Well,
I don't
I'll
know.
pull up the state
Yeah, it's
statute.
fine. It's fine.
Well-
What I did for you was I got her supervisor name and phone number. That way you could contact her and let her know.
Who's that?
It's going to be Melissa Taylor. Okay, I'll read that
Melissa
for you.
Taylor? Okay. And her phone
Maybe
number?
there's her phone number right there.
Yes, so-
And she's out of Alamogordo.
It's Melissa Taylor, 575-649-1744. For everybody watching live, it's Melissa Taylor, 575-649-1744. All right, and what? I mean, honestly, that's great, but this is kind of irrelevant to my records request, so.
Okay.
So.
She stated she didn't want you here, I guess. So
Well,
that's why I figured that's the way Rob was going to go. So that's why I got you the her supervisor's information.
well, I'm gonna be here anyways, and she's got to take my records. Do you want me to show you the state law on records?
No, it's fine,
requests?
sir. 3016.
Is this her policy? Is this your policy, ma'am? Ma'am, is this your policy on records requests? Okay, thank you.
306201. Go ahead. Could you make that?
All right, so he's calling back up here.
No, I'm calling my supervisor.
Oh, okay. Is he coming out here?
Yeah, he'll come.
Okay. You guys gonna arrest me today?
No.
For being here? Good call. Qualified immunity's gone in New Mexico, huh? Yeah. It's amazing. I used to get arrested all the time.
For.
Conducting business with government.
Oh, okay.
You know, always had the charges dismissed and won lawsuits. But you know what's crazy?
What's that, sir?
After New Mexico abolished qualified immunity, I've never been arrested unlawfully again. Can you believe that? It's almost as if, you know, when you know that you're not going to be accountable for your actions, you do whatever you want, you know, which is where she's at right now. She's not, CYFD. Have you seen the stories about CYFD lately?
I have not, sir.
Oh, dude. I mean, every mainstream media mainstream media usually doesn't cover stuff like this. Every mainstream media outlet publishing stories at least weekly, almost daily, about, you know, some of the nonsense that they're doing and how they just absolutely refuse to obey the laws of our state. Can you believe that? Bunch of lawless individuals, right? But I'll go ahead and read through this.
Okay.
Because a lot of times what I find is that a lot of times when people tell me, well, we've got a policy that doesn't obey the law,
Yeah.
a lot of times the policy actually does obey the law, and it says something like, you know, they have to take it right
Oh.
here. Because the law says that she's got to take it and just forward it to the
How are you?
open records clerk. Hey, how are you,
Lieutenant
sir?
Gonzalez, Corporate Police Department. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm happy.
Oh, I didn't call.
So he's trying to get.
I'll read this, though. You
Yeah,
guys
you're
can
fine.
give it a minute.
So he's trying to discuss the files. She's stating that she has a certain protocol that she has to go through. she would like him to leave because she's uncomfortable for him to go.
Well, I mean, I'll say this though. I'm uncomfortable being taxed.
Well, yeah, everybody is.
Right. But I got to pay for her to sit there and be uncomfortable with me, right? So, I mean, you're welcome to leave. So, there's that. I'm uncomfortable being taxed.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, it just boils down to, you know, he's not being trespassed. I mean, what's the difference between being trespassed and being there recording? I mean, if they have a these things that cannot record.
I didn't see nothing.
You can call state police if you want to. They've got their attorneys on it already.
Do they?
There's even if they have they do actually. Recently, Santa Fe sent down an unwritten policy saying that no media can record inside of the lobbies anymore because there were so many unfavorable stories published about them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the law. So we've had state police come out at multiple different locations and tell them, y'all need to just shut up and sit down, okay? Because y'all getting wild. Yeah, if you want, you can contact state police on it too, because they're really the ones who have jurisdiction over state. I mean, you do too, really,
Yeah,
but
no,
but that way, you can get a little more information.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're not trespassed. I mean, you have the right to record, you know, it's your right, so.
Yeah. I mean, if she would just take my records request, I would have been gone anyways. You never even would have come. But
So you're just here trying to get a records request?
yeah, and by state law, I can hand the records request to anyone. I can hand you a records request.
Yeah.
And, whoever the state agency is, and if they're not the holder of the records, it's their responsibility by state statute to forward it to the holder of records within 3 days. And so, I mean, she doesn't want to be on camera, but she's going to end up on camera in deposition. And so, it's like, man, we could do this the easy way or the hard way, right?
Yeah.
The easy way is you take this piece of paper, you forward it to the records clerk.
So-
The hard way is we go to deposition, and she doesn't want to be asked questions and stuff. Well, the attorneys are going to ask her a lot of questions in deposition about why she feels that she doesn't have to obey the law. I mean, she thinks she's uncomfortable now,
So would it help you out if I got the piece of paper and give it to her, or do you want to have it for yourself?
Either way, I'm going to go ahead and read this
Okay.
to see what their policy says, just out of curiosity.
All right.
And then I guess I'll see what I'll do from there. I mean, whether she takes it or not, I'll leave it on the table. I'll just need to get her name from the report. That way we can put her name on the lawsuit.
Yeah. So how that works is after it's approved by a supervisor, and then once it's filed, then you can pick up a report, it comes public record.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good, man.
All right.
I'll just read through this, and then, yeah, if you want to let her know, just take the paper.
Yeah.
I'll be on my way.
How's your day going other than this? Not bad?
Oh, yeah, it's good, man. I was just telling him I woke up at 9 o'clock today, dude. Slept in good.
That's good. I wish I could do that.
Yeah. Oh, it felt great.
I never get to do that.
I think she might have taken my advice and just quit.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this has nothing to do with what I'm doing either. So this is about confidential records of like if I had a child in here.
Yeah,
She's just.
I don't, like I said, I don't know what she handed you or whatever, so I don't know what.
I mean, it looks like she's just uneducated, which is fine. I can educate her. It's not a big deal. I mean, I don't know everything about every law.
That's how I am.
Nobody does. I just
You learn
know.
something new every day.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I just know a lot about IPRA law. I mean,
Yeah.
if I wanted to know about bird law, I don't know. I'd probably ask Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I know a lot about the law and various other lawyerings. Now let's say you and I go toe-to-toe on bird law and see who comes out the victor.
He's an expert on that, but I don't.
That's how it is. Like, if you don't know something, of course, you can want to study up on it,
Or ask someone who does, yeah.
Or ask other people that have done it
Yeah.
before or whatever,
Yeah. I mean, there's like millions of laws on the books. Nobody can know them all. That's fine, but. Hi.
On that paper I gave you,
Uh-huh.
our process is that the individual requesting sends it in, and it tells you back here, if you would have read it,
Uh-huh.
back here.
Sorry.
Thank you. She's our records custodian. That's who
Oh, yeah.
these forms go to.
Yeah, Kathleen Hardy. Yeah,
Yes.
I've got her card right there.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's who that
she's-
form will go to.
So she should be able to inform, and so this is talking about confidential records of kids. That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm looking for your name and salary, as well
My
as
name and salary?
Yeah, as well as everybody else who works in the building.
Oh, I don't know how to.
So all you do is you take this piece of paper and you scan it and email it over to Kathleen Hardy. So when someone gives you an open records request, that your only responsibility is to take it and forward it to whoever the open records clerk is. And the reason is because it's not the public's responsibility to run around town or to different cities or different states trying to figure out who do I turn this into, you know?
Well, you're more than welcome to fax it to her.
Well,
to
I mean,
Kathleen.
as per the state statute, it says that you have to take it and you
Can
have
I
to.
see that statute?
Yeah. Here you go. If you take that, I mean, whether you take it or not, we can do it the easy way. Oh, you know what? I can't pull it up. Go ahead and look up because I got both my phones going.
Well, I'm on a deadline. I'm working on some stuff that I need to finish.
Okay.
So if you could bring
I mean,
me
you
that
could just
statute-
take it.
You can bring me that statute and then I'll.
My lawyers
happy
can
to do
explain it to you in court.
That's fine. But
Okay.
if you could just bring me the statute,
This
that's
is.
fine.
It's just that
And then I'll do it for
this
you.
isn't the place to argue.
I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you.
If you want to argue,
I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you. If you bring me the statute, I'm more than happy to.
if you want to
do it.
argue the law, we do that in
Oh,
court.
I don't
This
want-
isn't the place for you to
I'm just-
argue with me.
So if you want to fax it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, it's your legal responsibility to take it and
Well,
forward
until I
it to
see
the.
that statute. I'll
Okay.
not.
What's your name?
Juanita Benavides.
Okay. Juanita Benavides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever been to
I'm Beverly Rail.
Deborah, would you like to take it?
Beverly. No, but you know what? I'll reach out to our attorneys and let them know.
Okay.
You know, that you're requesting this and they can give us,
Correct.
a direction on what to do, because we're not attorneys, so we don't know that.
Sure. You ever been in deposition before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I have.
Cool. So you know what it's.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I'll just leave this here, and I got both of your names, so we'll just,
Okay,
we'll-
well,
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, there you go, ma'am.
are you gonna sit here with me?
Yeah, I'm just, with you refusing to obey the law and
I'm not
everything.
comfortable with you recording me though.
Well, with you refusing to obey the law and everything, I'm just gonna have to sit here and supervise you until the end of your shift, so.
I don't,
I'm just gonna have to sit here and supervise you to the end of
I
your
feel
shift.
like you're harassing, so that's,
Well,
I'm uncomfortable.
I mean, you can feel.
I'm at work and you're harassing me.
I'm at work too. Do you want to talk to my supervisor?
No, I do not.
I can give you his.
All I know is that you're making me uncomfortable and preventing me from doing my job comfortably.
Well, I'm uncomfortable with being taxed. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out another IFRA request. What's that?
We're all being taxed.
Well, I'm uncomfortable with it.
We have no choice.
What?
We gotta pay taxes.
You have no choice but for me to sit here and
We
record
gotta
you.
pay taxes.
And you gotta be recorded.
Well, then I'm gonna be working in another office then.
Okay, well, she can work in another office.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's more than, he has a right to.
Okay.
All right, well, we close at 5.
Great.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Johnson, right?
Grande Johnson.
Johnson.
Grande
There
Johnson.
you go.
It's not because I have one, it's because I am one.
Okay, so, like I.
Close
you
at
heard me
5.
tell them-
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me tell them,
Cool.
you got the right to be.
Yeah.
You need anything else from me?
Nah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Every single CYFD location in the state of New Mexico refuses to obey open records laws. They got orders all the way down from Santa Fe not to allow the news media in because of all the unfavorable press that they've gotten. CYFD is the second biggest liability to the entire state of New Mexico right now. And they've gotten to a point where they're bullying mainstream media, they're bullying advocates who are trying to help families and children understand their rights. It's CYFD, which stands for Children, Youth, and Families
department, but in New Mexico it's known as Children, Youth, and Family Destroyers.